What's up, y'all? It's KMedulla with Sip Talk, where every day is a great day to create. Remember, passion fuels your purpose, and today we're going to be sipping and talking with poet Justin Goode. So, what's up, Good?
What's going on?
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. So I'm a poet from Jonesboro, Georgia.
Okay, Clayco.
You know, I got my first book coming out. It's called Black Ribbon.
Black Ribbon.
That's right.
Check for it, you guys.
That's right. That's right. Definitely check for that. It's called Black Ribbon. It's gonna come out the first week of July.
Okay.
The Black Ribbon just represents the mourning of things that are dying, and in the book it's gonna be a voyage of representation of things dying and the birth of new things and things that you should hold on to and things that you need to let go of. So it's a great book. And you guys will love it. First week of July. Justin Good. Black Ribbon.
Black Ribbon. We in this.
You know.
It's not a paid sponsorship. I'm just joking. So, you guys, we're going to get into the first question, which is, so during this pandemic of COVID-19, how has your mental clarity, like, how have you been? Have you even been able to create anything or just process anything? Has COVID-19 helped you create your book?
I think that the book has just been in the works for so long, but I think that COVID-19 kind of gave me a reason just to sit down longer and just to have to be home. Like you have to be home really. So with all that time, I'm sitting in the house, and yes, of course, I think about things or I just think about a better way to be enjoyed. Like every day, I think about that's where you just kind of come to. That's why I come to. I come to trying to be better than what I used to be.
This quarantine, crazy. Has this affected your creative process?
Yeah, it has. It's affected a lot. It's affected definitely the way you interact with people. I'm usually used to being social with people, meeting people, and now you spend a lot of time just by yourself or just at home. So you spend a lot of time with yourself. So you learn how to build yourself up better, learn how to work with yourself better, just try to be a better person more, or just try to. So just to me, it helped me just pay more attention to how I interact with people and the time that I have with it, because I don't really spend that much time with a lot of people that often. Like, there are different people. I don't see different people that often anymore. So it's like now you really got to take more time with it. It's just more of a, because and then of course your habits are completely different now. So it's just a new change. What they call the new normal.
The new normal. Quarantine is the new black. Like, didn't I used to have T-shirts that said it or something?
Well, you say the new normal. My new normal is different. It's like it's a different change. It's kind of like boring, but you got to add something to it. Sometimes I still go out. I see everybody's going out now. They try to act like the quarantine is over. I don't know how that's going for some folks though, bro. I don't know how it's going. Like,
I don't really know, because at first I was just like, okay, no, this is not real. Like, I'm still going to interact with people, but I'm just like, no, they're really shutting stuff down. But being forced to be into quarantine, you have to just be able to be comfortable with sitting with yourself. So, if it's something that you've been holding off on creating, like, now is the time to be able to create that, because you don't have, all you have is just time to be sitting with yourself, or your small group of people that you're supposed to be around. So yeah, it's been hard, just because I feel creators, we thrive off of other creators. So kind of sort of, if we're not able to be with creators, sometimes our self-esteem or our motivation kind of deplenishes some.
Then you can find different ways to really entertain yourself. Like, I do like movies, but I never realized like all the movies I have really watched. Like, you you just find different things that you appreciate about
Mhm.
different types of art too though. So
Mhm.
you might go into like TV. I've never really been a big fan of TV like that. I might have like a few of my favorite series, but
Mhm.
I definitely started watching more of that. Only thing that you're taking in right now is art and media, and you can
Mhm.
pick and choose which one that you want to have
Mhm.
more of, and that's why everybody is somewhat so responded to things in the media right now
Mhm.
because that's where all of our focus is going.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As a black male in America, how has the uprise of anti-blackness affected your mental clarity or your creative process?
During this just time of social injustice, your first reaction is to react to what just happened.
Mhm.
So you're not automatically gonna think about writing, painting, drawing. Me, not naturally. That's not my first reaction to do is to start making something happen. More times than not, you gotta feel first. Everybody has to feel first. You feel it, you see what's going on, and you want to react instantly. So my initial reaction to it was to see what can you do to help, or what kind of thing you can do to change the situation, see how it's going. Um, so I didn't even write about it till probably like a whole week later, but I did write. I have written a few things about it. Since some that I like and some things are, but it's like art. Art is always going to be responding to the time. It's going to be a reaction to the time, or whatever's surrounding you, or whatever you know. What I'm saying whatever's affecting you. That's what art pretty much is, and how you interpret it, and how you want to give it back to the world. So it did. So it does. It did inspire me as a writer to write on the topic.
I'm excited to see what he gonna have for us for this show and tell segment. But before we get into that, you guys, our viewers want to know what advice do you have for creatives in your profession to deal with coping with COVID 19, with the quarantine, with the slaughter of black people? What do you have to say for our beautiful viewers?
Okay. If you are a black man or a black woman and you're watching this, the first thing you should do is take care of yourself. Because as long as you're healthy in the community, you can't do anything but help the community. So the way that you feel, the way that you think, it has to be at its top, it's at its premium, at its pinnacle in order for you to do anything effectively. Whether it be go to work, let it be protest, let it be partner, let it be a friend. You need to have that mental clarity just for you to go ahead and try to be those things in the world and for us as a community. If you in whatever way you are trying to contribute to the Black Lives Matter movement. So make sure you take care of yourself and find whatever piece you can hold on to and enjoy.
We got some good stuff for you guys today. Let's get into this show and tell segment with Justin Goode.
Alright, okay, yes. So I wrote something. I did write something um, to respond to what was going on and everything. And this is called the Fifth Amendment, the right of persons. That's why my heart and soul goes to those who's protesting for a lost life now. The inspiration is bringing life round. I can see it now. Long live the soul of James Brown. Sometimes you gotta walk around like you black and you proud. Long live the soul of George Floyd. I know I'm raising $100,000 worth of hell, but fuck it, they burn more. Long live the soul of Breonna Taylor. I'm marching for you better know. My heart and soul still goes to every black woman across the globe. God give power to the land now. For everyone who submitted, when they said black boy lay down. So many people got killed in every county, yeah, it's real. You think it's time to give living a chance now? Think you can make it a part of your plans now? If the cops kill a man with his hands down, now we got to get the FBI to come in and help them get their hands down? Then fuck it. Add it to a list of my demands now. If you want to come to me talking about being equal, come to me with your hands down, with some manners in your presence, with some respect in your voice, like you're talking to a man, like you're talking to a woman, like you're talking to a boy, like you're talking to a girl, like you're talking to me, on this land that's birthed from my turmoil, whose trees grow from our blood, whose leaves still call our names, and those of us who have seen the lynching before, and can stand here and say that there will be no more. That's my word.
Mm.
You like that?
I was about to say a cuss word, but I'm not going to do that, you guys. I hope you guys felt what I was feeling from that. I'm still shooken up. We want to know, how can we follow you? On IG, on Facebook, website? Like, we need to know how we're going to be able to read this book.
Okay, definitely. You can find me on Instagram at Juice Boomin. It's Juice BOOMIN. It's going to be on. If you have an iPhone, you can just go to your iBooks and you'll be able to see the book there, as well as Amazon and Kindle. And I have a paperback copy as well, that you'll be able to find on my Instagram. Also, if you want to see any visuals that I have, you can go to my YouTube at Just a Good Poetry.
So, speaking of YouTube, I need for you guys to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel at SitMuseumAtl. Also, follow us on Facebook at Sit Museum, IG as well for the young folks or the hip grandmas. Sit Museum ATL. That's where you can check us out. We would love to sit and talk with you guys, so add some comments below so we can definitely conversate with you. Thank you so much for sipping and talking with us, Justin Goode, on Sip Talk, where every day is a great day to create, and passion fuels your purpose. I will see you next time on Sip and Talk. Holla.